Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Al. Stock Trades Base Drops in the house. How are you doing, Patrick, Brandon? What's going on? All right, guys. So first off, I just want to start off. I removed the name. I don't want to dox you. But we just recently. Oh yeah, we got it. I just spoke about the helicopter. By the way, Sitter Chops, I got your package. I finally got it. I'm about to open it up. I'm so freaking excited. I am so freaking excited. Let's go. I sell a put option daily. Well, there it is. Yeah, well, ready to go. Right? What does they say? Amazon high, huh? All right. So now let's go ahead and talk about something really excited. So yesterday, we had a lot of folks join our mastering and bundle. I just wanted to just say this real quick. Folks, please integrate yourself once you guys have lifetime access to the stock terminal. This gentleman went ahead and integrated himself. And he says, greetings, I'm from Hong Kong. Holy moly. I think you're like the fourth person from Hong Kong, from China. And it's freaking awesome, or I'm going to make a joke at the former president, China, right? Oh my God, that guy's crazy, right? It is an honor and privilege to have people from China. You have no idea. You want to go ahead and talk about history. How old is the United States, right? 248 years old. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's talk about China. How old is China? China's 5,000 years old. You know how much you can learn? And apparently, human ancestors lived is what is now China as far back as 400,000 years ago. The history of China is so freaking amazing. Holy crap. So welcome, my friend. Welcome. And to all the Chinese people that have integrated within our platform. I haven't seen you guys in a while, so come online, right? We love China. We love the whole world. And when I think of China, I think of history. I think of discipline. I think of it's what was who made karate? I think this is Japanese. I'm mixing two cultures. Yeah, I think so. But there's something that I learned a lot from the Chinese culture, which is different types of Chinese herbals, Chinese medicines, Chinese teas. There's a lot of great things. I was going to say, it's not karate. It's some other fighting. What school of fighting does China teach? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know these. I don't know these. But one thing I'm well aware of is the teachings of Buddha, and it's really amazing how Buddha came. I'm just gonna take a quick little detour about and this gentleman here. I want kebabs and hummus. It's funny. We even have Arabs, Israelis, UK, United States, of course, Canadians. We have people from all over, even Russians, right? It's okay. I won't tell anyone, right? So we have everybody, and it's so cool. But you know what's funny about Buddha? Oh, Muay Thai. I think Muay Thai is Thailand. Let me tell you something about Buddha. Okay, just real quick. I know it's like this is a, this is a, stock market channel, but I think we can learn a few things from this gentleman. And I'm not assuming anyone's religion or something. I just when I think of China, I think of Buddha, right? Buddha grew up in a very wealthy family. Okay, and this is alive. I'm not reading this. It's not scripted, right? And it's so cool. He came from a wealthy family, and he saw the eternal suffering of the world. I relate a lot to him because I didn't come from a wealthy family. I came from the bottom, but the suffering that he saw, I relate to because it's the same suffering that I saw. And within that, I grew a passion to help people. And I think that's kind of what he did. He went. You guys really have to read Buddha's story. He just went through struggle and saw the pain of people and left his rich lifestyle to go see the world for what it is. and he began his teachings. It's just an enormous culture. To all my American friends, sometimes you have to look outwards in order to learn. The greatest United States, where this is the greatest countries in the world, we learned it from the Roman Empire and I bet you some aspects of China, right? So it's important to just kind of look at that. So long-winded start, but wanted to say thank you for the gentleman that joined us from Hong Kong. You are family, and I hope that one day we'll be able to meet. And it's an honor and privilege, highest honor to have you here. Such ancestry and amazing culture you bring. So please comment down in the executive chat. Bring your knowledge, bring your diversity, because that's what it's all about. All right, so now that we went ahead and talked about that, let's talk about dumb money and smart money. Okay, so in the beginning, in the morning, I went ahead and asked folks, and I said, what can you learn from this graph? What is this graph telling you? Now, at glances, you're looking at it and you're like, what the hell is this? What am I listening to? What am I looking at? I don't understand this. Well, whenever I look at a graph, I always look at things that I know. I look at 2008. Well, 2008's not on here. Okay. I look at 2020. 2020 is when we had that COVID crash. And you can see that's when it peaked. So smart money over dumb money. So it's a ratio. So if the ratio is high, if it's near 1, it means that smart money is happy. If the ratio is low, it means that dumb money is happy. So where do you want to be in terms of when you want to buy stocks? You want to be when smart money's buying or when dumb money's buying? You want to buy stocks when smart money's buying, because if you look at here, this is when we had that COVID crash, right? I know it looks like a small dip. Everyone really thought it was crazy, but that was 2020. And smart money took advantage of this, right? So, and then once smart money basically goes away, then dumb money starts buying and takes it to the moon. And as stocks start dropping, smart money buys when stocks are low, and then dumb money starts buying when stocks are high. So now let's go ahead, and one individual went ahead and bought one of our Mastering Stock Market students. You can see it from their lifetime gold badge. And people that are stock terminal members or monthly subscriptions are going to have the green badge, the green logo. You can see here, they went ahead and boxed it up. Very smart of them. And they saw a pattern. Again. And one of the comments actually, which is just a very quickly, just a side deviation. One of the comments, and this girl looks crazy. She looks crazy, huh? Doesn't she? A crazy girl. Okay. So what is she looking at, right? Okay. I want to point out this comment. It really made me smile. I agree with one of the chatters. The best thing about this channel is its data-driven, approach, right? It's not a random hopium based off of nothing. You look at financials plus actions about the companies, and you look at them with wide eyes. It's so rare to see this in the investment world. Literally 75% of Reddit posts in the investment subreddits read as a crack my fuel imagination of a poster rather than anything fact-based. And that's a real reason they call retail dumb money, I guess. And I went ahead and loved it, right? I loved it. Oh, unlove. Oh my God, it says unlove. No, I'm not gonna unlove it. I want to love it. I agree with you, and thank you for noticing, right? Thank you for noticing. So you can see this. We're all data driven, and we try to do this. And I think the approach that I take when it comes to Wall Street is the same approach I take when it comes to academics, right? So if you were to go ahead and if you were to look up my name here on PubMed, you can see the papers I published. And just to give you an example, let's say the gut microbiome paper here, and let's look it up, the full paper from the NIH here. You can see that everything, and here's our author, and I'm obviously CEO of the Global Neurosurgical Alliance. It's very clear, ladies and gentlemen, and here's my name as the corresponding author. Everything we say always has to have a citation, right? We cannot say something like the gut brain is a bidirectional communication system that connects the enteric nervous system of the gastrointestinal tract to the central nervous system. Okay, we can't say that. We can't say, obviously it's known now, but we can't say it without a citation. Everything I say has to be supported by data. Okay? So that's kind of a long-winded explanation, kind of like why I'm so data-driven. And you can see here, so one person went ahead and did this analysis. Another student went ahead and did this analysis and gave us some really cool technical analysis to look at. His name is Integrated Data Analysis, and that's literally what he does. He's an integrative data machine. And then, and he put something here. That significant buying opportunity typically happens after 0.4% mark. And that is a market is considered to be very smart, and very smart. Okay. So I did good on making the red boxes. You certainly did good. I mean, I liked it a lot. It's very, very just clean data. Because when you look at something in the beginning, you're like, what the hell am I looking at? But when you start basically cleaning the data up, you start seeing meaningful opportunities. Okay. So now let's go ahead and let's just go for what matters, which is here. So what this is telling me, another way to looking at it, is that when we start getting to extremes, like this is an extreme, this is an extreme, this is an extreme, we get to rebounds really quickly. Extreme, right? We got to an extreme, and then we get rebounds, right? There's an extreme right there, rebound. So what this telling me is once smart money stops buying, because smart money likes to buy when stocks are low. And when smart money stops buying, what ends up happening? Dumb money comes in. And what does dumb money do? Dumb money likes to take it to the moon. They'll take whatever to the moon. They'll take trash to the moon. They'll take, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get in trouble. They'll take anything to the moon. Okay. So what this is telling me is we're getting closer and setting ourselves up for a rally this week. Yes, we might be setting ourselves up for a rally. So now we went ahead and talked about this crazy thing. Now let's go ahead and let's talk about IWM, which is small caps, okay? So we can go ahead and utilize our artificial intelligence technology support and resistance lines, and we can open up this. Again, if you guys want lifetime access, yes, I said lifetime access along with everything we offer, please use the coupon code. We have people from all over the world joining. It is just a beautiful culture. Folks out there in China, you're invited. Folks out there in the Middle East, come on over. Folks out there in Israel, please come on over, right? Everyone. I want everyone to be in this group, and I want us all to make money, and I want us all to create a highly intellectual group where we can all bring our cultures, our knowledge, because in the future, emerging markets are going to be the thing to trade, right? And a nice little club we can bring in here, and we can have a nice educational atmosphere to talk stocks and to talk business, right? So you definitely come on over. We love to have you, and we have the data, and we have the infrastructure to support you. So now that we have this, we can look at and we can see on more of a short-term side of things, we're starting to see a stabilization here in the IWM small caps. And we can see here, I'm going to read the comment sections real quick on the left here, right? Let's call it Buddha stock trades. I mean, literally, that's what you got to have. You got to really have to be a clear mind, right? In fact, I think Sidor Chops, his shirt that he gave me has like a little monkey Buddha, right? Right? So you could start to see here, and again, derivation from the Chinese culture. There's a lot we can learn from them, right? So here it is right now. You could start to see, we're trying to trade and oscillating here, and I think we're setting ourselves up to break out of that small cap arena. Now, let's go ahead. Again, we looked at the minute. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the day. So open up the day, and then we'll go ahead and we'll open up the weekly here very calmly. Give us some time. So now it'll load, and it'll give us here. It's loaded back there. So here's the day, and you can see we've really went down here, and now we're trying to break out of that 207, right? And now from the weekly side of things, we could basically touch 200, but I'm thinking we are in a very positive trajectory. You can kind of draw these lines. You can kind of see we're making it, and we're trying to basically beat that right there on the 241 perspective, right? So what does this ultimately mean for Clover? Well, I think Clover, we could be setting ourselves up for a rally. And we could be doing a nice rally into the $2 region. The only issue is you have to understand is that, there really isn't anything to look forward to other than that other meeting, but really in the middle of earnings or just at the end, when we wait until the next earnings, there's really nothing to look forward to other than the CPI data, some more macroeconomic data, as well as future rate cuts in September. But overall, that's kind of where we're at right now. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Again, from the minute chart, like I told you, I've been day trading this. I think we're going to bust out of this week in the 191 and potentially check into that new 202 resistance. Then here we have the day charts, like I don't know what I'm doing. You can see the kind of this W formation here, which is significant of a breakout. Again, if you look at here, W pattern on technical analysis. I'm just trying to type in really quickly here. and you could kind of see almost like a, I call it a W, but really we call it a double bottom, right? You could kind of see a nice little double bottom, and then you got a breakout, right? And that, again, that's part of the second phase of our Mastering Stock Market course, where we basically take intrinsic value and technical analysis and we bring it together. That song, to save you more at the room store, right? I don't know if you guys know that, right? I just felt like saying it. So now looking at the weekly again, that's the goal, guys, right now, right? We're trying to get to that 265, right? That's the goal. So that's kind of the bridge right now we're trying to do. And we're basically conquering this. And again, there's a lot of resistance in the beginning. Like anything in life, there's a lot of headaches we have to go through. But once we get through these headaches and we bypass these headaches, we're going to go to the moon. We're going to go to the moon, and not financial advice, right? Take it as a grain of salt. Okay. So let's go ahead and over the things here. I love kebabs. I also love duck. So another thing about the Asian Chinese culture is pecan duck. Holy crap, guys. Duck is amazing, especially when they hang it and oh my God, so freaking good. All right, let's see here. Al, you are the best. I'm glad you are here with us because you have taught me great lessons about investing. I would have given up holding Clove if I hadn't listened to you and would be down big. No, man, honestly, you should give yourself more credit, right? Because you're the one who made the decision. I'm just a person that's just talking on the internet, no credentials whatsoever. You are the one that basically, thought for yourself, right? Because there's some people, that listened as well, and they like, screw you, right? So that's very good. Star. So we're looking for October, which is good. The star ratings release. Holy moly! Sounds really sexy to me. What about the open gap way back at $1? I don't know. I mean, they did buy stocks at near the dollar region, and I pray to God it goes down to $1. I pray. I mean, look, guys, can we just close our eyes right now and let's have a prayer? Dear Lord, it will be an honor and privilege if you can just be. It's so sad we can waste God's prayer for this. I'm not even going to do this. It's a joke. All right. I'm just joking. God, please don't listen to this prayer. This prayer is bullshit. It's made off of greed, right? It's a stupid prayer. Don't waste it. Go listen to someone else's prayer that actually needs your help, right? But it would be fun if the dollar, it'd be fun if Clover, I mean, I'm so ashamed to even pray, to even open a connection with God right now to talk with over some stupid stock, right? He's going to look at me like, seriously, dude? Seriously, right? You have to be humble, guys, because remember, the Lord can give you everything, but he can take it away just like that. So always remember, be humble, right? It's another lesson you got to think, So, okay. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, I mean, hopefully we go down to $1, guys. I mean, shoot. If we go down to $1, it's going to be Christmas. It's going to be Christmas. Do I think we're going to do it? I don't think so. Would I love to do it? Oh, yeah, but it'll cause a lot of technical damage if that happens. What up? What up, Coach? 320,000 shares holding tight. Holy shit, Coach. You're going to open up. You're going to be the new Cobra Kai. You're going to open up Cobra Kais everywhere, right? All right. Gap, the stock sat at $1 for like a year. I mean, seriously, man. Seriously. Yeah. What? I know, right? It literally sat down there. What? Coach Brian? What? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very honored to have each and every one of you here. For all the folks, people of the world that are interested in our platform, I recommend you join. We are data-driven. We have all the data that Wall Street has. We have institutionally graded data directly on Wall Street, over 2.5 billion outputs. And you can basically see, just like how Clover Health is showing their software and how it reduces MCR, you can see that our software, our platform, was able to call out Clover while the rest of Wall Street was not. And you can see our platform works. Our calculations work. You can see that what we do and what we have created is a great educational platform, not financial advice, but it's certainly a great educational platform. And you can see it is derived from the fundamental teachings of Benjamin Graham and Warren Buffett. And it's a just amazing, just beautiful platform. And not only does it have a side product, the best product about it is its people, right? I feel like OpenAI is nothing without its people. And honestly, it is an honor and privilege to have people from all over the world, including Hong Kong and everywhere. So just as an honor. So love to have you guys join. Privilege and honor, and I will see you on the next one.